Yeah, imagine if you lived in Saskatchewan and this was just winter for months and months and months. You know, I'm always looking for the bright side of the forecast, but today it is a brutally cold day. It is another day with temperatures well below average, more than 20 degrees below average, and some bitter wind chills, especially cold this morning north and west of the city. We had some clouds overnight that have kind of been hanging on to South Jersey, and that has helped things stay just a little bit milder in those spots because the clouds kind of insulate the Earth's surface. So you can see at least double-digit temperatures in Philadelphia right now. It's 12 degrees, 12 in Millville, 13 in Atlantic City. But as we head to the north and west, and you can see the color difference here, it's in the single digits in Pottstown. It's sub-zero, not wind chills, air temperature, 4 below zero in Reading and Lancaster this morning. Allentown right now sitting at 5 below, Mount Pocono 6 below. And as we take this off and take a look at your wind chills, well, wind chills are even a little bit colder, especially to the north and west. Right now we're seeing wind chills in the double digits below zero in Allentown. 13 below is what it feels like. It's been feeling like 20 plus below zero in Mount Pocono this morning, and it feels right at the zero mark in Philadelphia. So that is still dangerous cold. That's the kind of cold where if you're out for too long, especially up toward the Poconos with exposed skin, you could be susceptible to frostbite or hypothermia. You really need to just play it safe, bundle up, stay out of the cold, and check on anyone you know that may need help staying warm. This morning, skies will be clearing. We'll see the clouds move out of the shore points. Wind chills between 0 and 20 below. This afternoon, sunny skies. Actual highs near 20, but feels no better than 10 to 15. And notice it's not running quite so far below the actual temperature because the wind dies down today. Another frigid morning tomorrow, but we may get back to freezing in the afternoon, and then that little warming trend continues into the weekend. We'll take a closer look at it coming up. Let's send it over to Kim Hudson, who's got your morning traffic. Hi, Kim.
Hi, Kate.
If there's not a line forming outside of his door today, then I don't know what's wrong with people. Get down there, get that hot chocolate. It looks amazing. I might go there myself. You know, can't stop thinking about those marshmallows. Let's take a look at what's happening outside this morning. Again, it is another cold, miserable winter day. As I like to say, it's January 47th or thereabouts. It feels like this month has gone on forever, and we've got more cold to get through. But we do have a little bit of a thaw heading our way as we get into really late week. It gets a little better, but it's not until Sunday into next week. The temperatures may actually get back to normal and slightly above. Let's turn on our cloud cover here, and I want to talk about the temperatures right now as well. You can't really tell because we're looking at clouds at all levels of the atmosphere, but you can kind of tell based on how dense the cloud cover is, that brighter white shading there over South Jersey and Delaware. That's where the clouds are still really hanging on this morning, and that's the only reason temperatures there are in the double digits, while temps to the north and west, where there are fewer clouds, you can see just a little bit of a thinning in the cloud cover, at least up across the Poconos and the Lehigh Valley. Air temperatures are sub-zero this morning. It is bitterly cold outside, and it's not going to get much better as the day goes on. Now, the clouds will clear. They're going to clear from the coast and inland areas, and we'll have sunshine for most of the day. But one more day of brutal cold. It's about 24 more hours that will be in our next weather alert. We're going to drop it after the morning tomorrow because we do get back to freezing as we start to thaw. Something we'll be watching, though, as we head into the weekend, as temperatures get slightly above freezing each day and then drop back below freezing at night, is that any of that snow that's still on the ground, it's going to melt and it's going to refreeze. So we'll be dealing with that black ice threat each morning, basically through the weekend and even into next week. But we are looking above average for the NFC Championship game, so some good news there. Right now, it is just 12 degrees in Philadelphia. It feels like 1 below zero. That is the dew point as well. It's a day for chapstick and the Aquaphor and the humidifiers. Very dry air in place, static cling happening all over the place today. It's a northwest wind at 10 miles an hour, but that wind is going to die down this afternoon, so our feels-like temperatures aren't as brutal as they have been. Clouds are clearing. That's associated with the storm that brought that rare heavy snow to the Gulf Coast. 8 inches reported in New Orleans. For us, it's just the cold, and we still have this cold weather advisory until noon and an extreme cold warning for the Poconos also until noon. Our forecast high today just 20. It's sunny, it's frigid, but the wind dies down, so 20 may feel like 15. Still not great, but not quite as bad as yesterday, and that'll be the theme going forward. We're back to freezing or slightly above through Saturday, and then for the Eagles game Sunday up to 44, just a few more clouds. We'll keep it in the 40s, seasonable early next week. Kim, I'll send it over to you.
Kate, thanks so much.